Hello everybody and a good day to you all. Today I'm talking about Supergirl season number 3, episode number 14, Schott Through the Heart. That was directed by Glenn Winter. And here this episode is mostly focused on Win. Now it starts off kind of light. It starts off with some karaoke. Everybody's having fun, everybody's being silly, everything's going good. And then Win steps up to the plate to sing, and he sees in the news that his father died in prison. And you see him dealing with that, how he feels in that, the emotion he's going through. And should he be sad because he's missing his father? Should he be angry? He's having a lot of emotions going on right now. And then not only is he dealing with that, he also had to deal with his mother finally coming back into his life when she left him for almost over 20 years. And now she's back in her life because her husband's dead and his father's dead, and she feels as though now they can reconnect, and you see Win dealing with that. Then you got the storyline going on with Kara and Mon-El, and Mon-El feels as though he had to reveal to Kara a secret that the Legion has kept from him, kept him in the dark about, and lied to him about, and so now he feels as though, oh crap, I know how it feels to be lied to. It sucks by somebody you love, and I did it to you. So you see him apologizing because of that, and also telling her exactly what's going on. Then you have what's going on with Alex, John, and his father. And John's father was keeping a secret from him, trying to protect him because John had done so much for him and brought him to this world, introduced him to all his friends, give him a sense of family again that he has lost. And also, give him a place to stay. And so now he feels as though he doesn't want to burden John anymore. But through circumstances, keeping it a secret is not good for anybody. And so you see that what's going on there. And then you have the small little smidget thing going on between James and Lena. Now James has been trying to get in contact with Lena for a while now because they're dating. And so he trying to call her and trying to get in contact with her, but she has not responded to any of his calls at all. He's trying to figure out what's going on, and you figure out what she actually is doing and what she's up to. So overall, I did enjoy this episode a whole lot. Nice introduction back into the series. Enjoyed all that. This wasn't really like it mostly felt like a filler episode in a way, but it lets you get to know a little bit more about Win and his family and the relationship he has with both his father and his mother. Very interesting, very emotional scenes, and then watching the character who plays Jeremy Jordan, who plays Win, and watching his emotional struggles and stuff, that was actually pretty good and interesting to watch. Now, as much as I did enjoy this episode and enjoy all the emotional content that was actually going on in it, and the things they touched on in this episode, especially like dealing with blacks in America, and also the music, how blacks influenced rock and roll in the music industry, and how they did not get credit for a lot of the music that they produced and made, and how white people who took the credit, who got the credit for a lot of things that black people did. And interesting, they played Elvis. They had him play Elvis, had him sing to an Elvis song, a black man singing to an Elvis song. Very interesting, because see, Elvis got famous off of black people's music, and like Hound Dog and Blue Suede Shoes and stuff like that weren't his songs. They actually were sung by black people originally, but they didn't get the credit or the money or the fame. They took it from them, gave it to Elvis, and then Elvis became blew up, and now he's known for all history as the king of rock and roll, which is really, really messed up, because it spits on the face of all the black people who he took the music from. So wow, he's the king. Oh, okay. And so it's interesting to see a black man singing an Elvis song, and Elvis stole his music from black people. Wow. A little bit subtle if you don't understand history, but also very powerful at the same time too. Now, as much as I enjoyed this episode of Supergirl, there are still moments of Supergirl that make you say, that makes no sense. Why did that happen? I understand what they were trying to do, but the execution was still stupid. Okay, now you have Supergirl, who's one of the most powerful beings in the DC universe. She can survive in space without oxygen, but yet she gets trapped inside a life-size toy package, and she can't break out of because for reasons. She can powerful enough to crack the earth in half, but yet she couldn't break out of a plastic container. What? I don't know what this plastic was made out of. Kryptonite maybe? Because no in the world it could have kept her contained And then she couldn't breathe, but she doesn't even need oxygen. So I just, okay. So we're just going to ignore that. Fine. I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. The show is mostly focused on Winn, and so they want to see Winn take down the bad guy instead of Supergirl. God, I understand all that. But at the same time, it still made no sense. So I just, okay, fine, whatever. But still, overall, I did enjoy this episode a lot. Like I said, it was mostly like a little bit of filler, but it also like leading you back into the regular storyline that's about to happen. That's going to happen. Most probably focuses on Lena and Samantha dealing with her and her blackouts and what she's going through, and maybe trying to figure out what she actually is. Now I don't know. Lena actually going to find out the truth about Supergirl too in the process. Hopefully she does, because it's kind of weird that she's the only one who's out of the loop, and they're supposed to be like best friends. So I mean, eventually you got to tell her eventually. So maybe this might be the time to do it. Hopefully, I don't know. Let's see where this goes. Like I said, fun episode. Really enjoyed it a whole lot. Leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought about this episode of Supergirl. And if you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully when you watch it, you will enjoy it and have fun watching it too. That's pretty much all I gotta say about that. So give my channel a big like, thumbs up. Shabam! And subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. Also hit the bell at the bottom so you get notified every time I make a video. Like I always say, in my dreams and in real life, I am the NinjaRabbit. Peace out. Peoples.